One. Yo, 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 yo. What is going on? Hello there.
Hello.
We're
Hello.
back.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good.
Episode 2. We're back. Sunday.
Sunday fun day.
We just finished watching House of Dragons.
I still always want to call it Game of Thrones.
I was about to call it Dragon Houses.
All right.
Oh, shit. Yeah, it was a good episode.
They're always good.
They're really good, yeah. And then, and we have the captions on. So it's like it's so much better.
Yeah, because you sleep during the day, like, I try to keep, like, the TV to, like, even though Janelle is, like, super loud. But it's mostly for, like, me because I don't want to be like, what is it? And turn it up super high because I'm old and, my hearing's going probably.
But it's the TV, though.
I'm sure it is.
It's the TV, for sure.
We probably need a
We need a new
TV.
Yeah. Black Friday, baby. Let's get it. Shout out to everybody that listened to episode 1. Man, very overwhelmed.
It's funny that people were like, oh my God, you guys are pregnant? Like, they didn't already, we had already announced it, like, on Instagram and stuff.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
And I was like,
but, I mean,
sure is.
That just shows you, like, people probably aren't on their phones as much,
I mean, people just, like,
Or we're just lost in the sauce because there's too many stories for them to view.
Yeah.
That's probably it.
it's like content overload, you know what I mean? Like, you're just, like, always just consuming stuff all day
Daily.
long. I, like, think of, like, Jazzy's gonna be 12, and, like, the amount of content she's already consumed, like, by the time I was 12, like, it was, like, sitcoms, like, TV.
Yeah.
Like, not, like, real world content.
Yeah. It was
No
just,
internet shit.
Yeah, it was just,
it's just, like,
kid-friendly stuff.
like, cable TV stuff.
Yeah. MTV.
MTV2. MTVU.
MTV. Damn, I gave up after MTV2.
Yeah, they like really like rolled them out after that.
But yeah, man, much love to everyone that listened, started to follow the YouTube channel. Shout out to you guys. It's really dope. Got a lot of love. We promoted it all week, and like all week I put like different stuff promoting it. That was like, I thought that was cool. But anyway, so after episode 1, after we were done last Sunday,
when I went to bed,
when you went to bed, I stood up, and yes, I didn't start the episode drinking or opening up a fucking can. But I was already maybe a beer or 2 in.
Once we started recording?
I think it was 2 in probably.
Well, you got a 4-pack, so you're probably 1 in.
It was a double IPA. Anyways,
yeah.
I'm gonna post the picture, but yo, she was like, all right, I'm gonna knock out. And I was like, cool, I'm gonna stay up. I'm gonna edit this, and we'll get it from there. And I just decided to keep drinking, and I drank all 4 of those double IPAs, and I was fucking dying.
You got the spins?
It was like 2 in the morning, and I just remember sitting on the couch, and I was like melting into the couch. I was like drenched in sweat. Like my anxiety kicked in so crazy. I was so drunk.
No, that's all bad.
What the fuck?
That's like one thing I don't miss about drinking. It's like feeling like that. Like,
I don't know.
It's been a while since I felt like that, anyways. But like, it doesn't sound appealing to me at all.
The liquid of courage was. Oh my god! I don't know. I sat there and I was like, "Bruh, you have to stay up. You can't fall asleep right now. You have to fight this."
No.
Because I didn't want to close my eyes, and then the spins are gonna hit.
Yeah.
It
No.
would have been a wrap. But therefore, I did not drink. I told myself I was not gonna drink, and we ended up going.
You told yourself you wasn't gonna drink, and then you ended up starting your morning with a fucking beer in San Pedro at the ports. If you can get there at 9:30 and you're drinking by 10.
Oh picture started. It was with the picture too.
And we left at what, 2:30?
Yeah, I was faded.
I know.
I was good though. But it's just funny that I was like, all right, I'm not gonna drink. Like, I'm over that shit. I'm fucking over it. And then
I mean, you can't say no to beer at the ports.
But it was, it was cool. We went to Portugal. That was fun.
Yeah, we went with my dad and his wife. It was her birthday. I think today's her birthday actually.
Oh,
I did tell her happy birthday. But and then my dad's half sister and half brother. Yeah, they share a dad.
That was cool.
Yeah, it was cool.
Cool to meet them.
Yeah, it was cool. Jill met the white side of my family. And Janelle liked my cousin.
Yeah, that was
she
cool.
Really liked her.
What's crazy is
sat
that
with her and stuff.
I don't think I've ever met anyone that lived or lives in Catalina.
Oh yeah, my Uncle Larry.
What the hell?
Yeah, he actually used to live in Iowa.
That's wild.
And then I think my dad was saying that his wife got a job on the island.
Oh really?
Yeah, she is the director of the hospital or something. She got a good job.
Oh damn.
And so they moved to Catalina Island. So we moved from Iowa to real country.
That's crazy.
To Catalina Island.
To an island.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I used to know a girl that I went to middle school with. Her cousins all lived on Catalina Island.
Hell?
It's just a small little community.
So
super
rare.
locals, it's definitely weird.
It is weird.
Yeah.
I thought people just went to visit and
No, people live there.
That's fucking crazy. I've never been there.
Yeah, and then my aunt, she lives in the Bay. She lives in the Emerald Triangle. Yeah. My dad's dad, my grandfather was from the Bay. So he lived in Daly City.
The Bay ties.
Yeah, Bay Area. So my dad went to go live out there when he was a teenager.
Wow. Yeah, they were his half sister had very blue eyes, baby blue eyes.
Yeah, they're super light skin, blonde hair, blue eyes. Yeah. My aunt Marcy has bright blue eyes, and then my dad has colored eyes. He has hazel eyes. That's
you do too.
Yeah, that's where I get it from. It's my dad's side. Me and my sister both have colored eyes.
Oh shit, Marlene does have colored eyes.
Yeah.
Crazy. But so yeah, I was faded today. So highlight of today, of course, was meeting your family. And then they bought pictures. There's 2 pictures on the table. We shared one. And at first I poured it in the michi and I didn't want a michi.
You're oh no.
That's why I was I want the picture,
Yeah.
But anyways, I got a cup and I started pouring up, and then I went to the restroom.
Oh shit. Yeah.
It was cool. I first walked in and nobody was in there, and it was fucking 10 o'clock in the morning.
That's the one that was by the line to get into the fish market?
Yeah,
okay.
It was no one was,
it was still early. Nobody had started drinking yet.
Nobody, right? So then I go, and I come back and still drink, and then I go again to the restroom, and this time, there's people. I was cool. Come back. Pull up again and start drinking.
I mean, we were there for freaking 5 hours.
For a while, for sure. And then, so I was like, cool, I'm going to go, my third time. And I go and I'm like, oh shit, there's a line. And it's at the door. And I'm like, fuck. So I'm waiting, whatever. My turn comes and I'm like, fuck, I have to piss in the little stall. God damn it. As I walk, I fucking slip.
No, that's all bad.
Oh.
What'd you call it?
Slip piss.
A piss slip.
Piss slip.
Just a little piss slip.
Oh my god, bro.
You came back.
It's crazy because it happened. I fell on my butt. I didn't fall.
You fell just straight back.
On my butt. I don't know. was weird.
Like how Janelle falls.
Yeah, exactly. Like I slipped, right? Boom. I hit the towel, and I could hear the guys behind me, like, they're like, "Yo, you all right?" And I was like, "Oh yeah." And then I said, "Fucking piss slip."
Just
It's
a
all,
little piss
just
slip.
a little piss slip. It's all good, right? I do my thing, and when I'm done, I turn around and fucking no one's in there. That shit's fucking empty.
It was
Like,
full.
what
They just left you for dead.
I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
That's
How was
funny.
everybody in? Oh, there was a line out the door.
I mean, they were partying. They were probably doing a little extra
Dude.
party favors in the bathroom, and then they all left.
So then I have a text message with a couple of the homies, and I was like, dude, I just fell in the restroom, and the first fucking question in that chat was, "Did you fuck up the drip?"
No, you didn't. I
like,
checked you. You were like, "Is my shirt wet?" And I was like, "No, you're good."
I'm like, bruh, no, I'm good. I was glad, but still, I know I'm gonna feel the fall tomorrow.
You're gonna feel sore. Okay, yeah, because you were drinking and stuff.
Oh man, but yeah, we got home like at what, 3 o'clock.
It was like 3, yeah.
It was like 3, but trip out because on the way there, mind you, we left here like at 8:30. It was like 45-minute drive, so we're getting there and we're going down the bridge, the green bridge, right before we exit, and there's a fucking drunk driver.
Oh yeah, that guy was drunk for sure.
And he was like in a GMC pickup truck. Like
yeah, like a work
ass ones. Yeah,
like an old
super construction
work
beat up
truck.
one.
Work truck.
And dude, this dude fucking almost hit us.
He like went. It was like pick a fucking lane, Jane. Like he went like halfway into our lane, and luckily like you sped up and kind of got in front of him.
We have it because I had L shoot video.
I think he comes up right here, like on the right.
But dude, that was nuts.
Yeah, and then I saw him from the rear view. He was like swerving.
There we go.
Oh, that's him right there. This guy.
Yo.
Yeah.
Yo, that was nuts. So yeah, like we're coming down. It's crazy because he's behind us, and then I'm like looking in my rearview mirror, and
you can
he's
see him
hauling ass right here.
Oh yeah, you were like, he's coming in hot.
And I'm like, yo, this who needs to chill, and we had to like dip, and I don't know if you got him right now. It stops, but dude, nuts. That shit was nuts. Fucking drunk drivers early in the morning.
I mean, that's like graveyard shift stuff, I feel like. Or he's just, it's Sunday night. He's still partying from the night before. He's still drunk from the night before, I should say. Like,
damn.
I don't know. It's scary.
Yeah, no, fuck that. And that's like me, like waking up in the morning. Imagine like if I, the time that I wake up, 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
And then just start partying. Like,
yeah, for sure.
That's like that.
I mean, yeah, that's probably what that is,
Fuck no.
Like,
can't do all that.
No thanks. No.
Shit. Well, so Al just started a new job. She's working from home. It's what, been a full week of you like fully doing it hands on?
I'm like shadowing, so I just finished week 2 of shadowing. And then they're giving me more like independent work. So it's a long training. I think it's like a 6-week training before they give me my own
portfolio to work on.
Yeah, my own book of business of stuff to work on. So it's just a lot because the company, my position like oversees the entire process of an order. So like if a firm places an order for something, we do like record retrieval. So like if a firm needs like documents for a case, like a workman's comp case or something, like they order through our company to like serve a subpoena to like a doctor's office or a hospital to like get records for like whatever the case might be. So my job is to kind of oversee each step in the process. So if a firm is having an issue with an order, or if their order is held up, or they need a status update, like I'm their point of contact.
Wow.
So it's a lot. It's cool though,
Yeah.
because I love that I get to work from home. Like saving that extra 2 hours of commute time every day. Like no matter where you go, you're driving like an hour there, an hour back. Yeah. Like whether it's 13 miles away or if it's like 36 miles away, like depending on what time you choose to leave, like your commute is going to be like 45 minutes. You have to give yourself that, So
damn, so true.
Being able to save that time and be home is really cool.
It's kind of wild.
Yeah. Well, especially because in 2020, I was still working in person. I wasn't working from home.
Yeah. During the pandemic.
At all. So people were, the rest of the world was getting used to this like work from home life. And like here I am 2 years later, I'm like, oh shit, work from home. Like this is a real thing. Like,
but it's cool though because you like that's what you wanted.
No, that's exactly what I that was my intention when I set out to like put my mind to like look for a new job. I was like, I know there's work from home jobs. Yeah. Because my aunt, she lives in Arizona, and she switched jobs like last year, and she got hired on a work from home job. She was already working from home with her other company. So she kept telling me like, Mija, there's stuff out there. Like you just have to look. So I started looking, and I was just like filling in applications and tons of interviews and lots of like recruiters reaching out.
Yeah, I remember that.
So
I know it's tough for you too.
Yeah, I mean it gets difficult, but it's beneficial that you get to be home too, like with your schedule, So if like Janelle's having just one of her days.
Good night, Jazz.
Good night, Jazzy. If Janelle's having one of her days, like I definitely like can tap you in and be like, hey,
for sure.
Homegirl's kind of freaking out right here.
My schedule's so fucked up. Like my sleep schedule is so
there's just no consistency. Yeah, like it sucks. Like that. Like
I try to get into a rhythm, and it's like, bruh.
Well, then the weekend comes around, and like you want to like spend time with us. So like you're trying to like stay up and like function, and then Monday comes, and you're like, fuck, I gotta prepare for the week. Like it's just a vicious cycle.
Yeah, is what it is. That shit's so whack.
It's a vicious cycle.
Like Saturday night. Fell asleep around 10.
Yeah, I was surprised you went to bed.
I know. I like forced myself to go to bed.
Yeah, you were like, I was like turning off lights and stuff, and I thought you were just like changing or whatever, like so you could be up like. And you turned the corner into our room. I'm like, oh shit, he's in bed.
Gonna go to bed. Yeah, because I was like, fuck, I gotta wake up.
Oh yeah, because you knew that we were gonna go today.
Gotta wash the car in the morning, get it right before we leave. So yeah, fell asleep at 10, woke up at 2:30. And the only reason why I woke up is because I heard the baby, and I was like, all right, like I heard the baby, and I just kind of like I don't like to rush in there. I kind of let her do her thing.
Because a lot of times she'll put herself back to sleep,
and that's what she did.
Yeah,
and I couldn't.
And then you couldn't put yourself back to sleep.
So I was like tossing and turning to like 3, and then I just came out, and then
you're watching YouTube and stuff.
I jumped on my phone. As soon as I jumped on my phone, I saw that Nav like my fucking comment, and I fucking woke up. I wanted to wake you up. Like, yo, look at this. Like my shit. I still told you at 5:30 in the morning, but
I would have went back to sleep.
I know, but I was just so hyped on that. I was like, all right, I'm gonna come out. Yeah, I'm up. Fuck.
You're like, now I'm really up.
Yeah, but that was really.
And you know what? And I didn't say like, you'll be up at 2:30. I always like jinx you. I always be talking shit. Like whenever he's gonna like go to bed when I go to bed, I'm like, all right, you're gonna go to bed with me right now, but you'll be up at 3.
Oh man, I hate it.
You're on my grandpa's schedule. We call it old man schedule.
Yeah.
My grandpa's like 5 hours of sleep, like, but he's like you too. Like he'll take a nap in between,
day,
2-3 hour nap, like, and then 5 hours straight, like.
Yeah, if you guys are hearing this, do not be afraid to take a nap. Like
Oh
if you
yeah,
need that nap, bro, take a
naps
nap.
are essential. We
Yeah,
definitely
for
like
sure.
advocate for naps around here.
And I tell Al too, and I'm like, yo, like once you put the baby to sleep, like you gotta take advantage of that
Yeah.
45 minutes or whatever.
Sometimes you get lucky and it's like
Sometimes you get
2 or 3 hours.
for sure. But she's having a little rough.
Yeah, I think she's having like a little sleep regression. Like, and then I was reading like because she's 10 months now, like she's able to like stand up and like so when she wakes up, like her first thing is she just stands up.
Yeah,
Like she
she
just
like
wants to
gets
stand.
up.
Or even like the other day, I think it was yesterday, I went in her room and like I laid her back down and she was fine. I literally turned around to walk out and I looked at her again and she was already
Up.
standing. I'm like, girl, what'd you do? Like, she's
Dude.
quick. I'm like, oh my
Janelle.
God, you were literally, I like literally took 2 steps. And she was like,
Like a
like,
cat.
oh my gosh. And she's so freaking tall, you know? So she was just like standing there, like, Mama.
She's a big girl.
I'm like, go to sleep, little one. She just
She
wants
was
to be in the
fighting it
mix.
tonight.
Oh, for sure.
She was
Fighting it all day. She slept in because last night she went to sleep a little late, and then she woke up at 6, but then she went back to sleep. And then I was like, you know what? Now's my chance. I gotta take a shower, get ready because we gotta leave.
Yeah.
So I got ready, and then after I was almost done getting ready, I told Jazzy she had to get up. And then Janelle still wasn't awake.
Sick. So it was like a free
So,
pass to like
yeah.
just get it done.
Yeah, so
That's
like,
a good time.
yeah, we got ready. And then she didn't fall asleep on the ride to San Pedro. She was up the whole time.
Yeah.
And then she stayed awake the whole time we were in San. I'm like, you're not sleeping, like,
And then
with all the commotion and baby passing and
there's no way.
you know, like
That's funny.
everybody
So
was
true.
passing her around and she was loving it.
She was loving it, yeah.
Yeah,
She wasn't fussy at all, so that was good.
Yeah, she had a good. And then she actually did take a little cat nap on the ride home.
No, yeah. As soon as we got in the car, as soon as we drove off.
Yeah, within 5 minutes she was out, but she didn't sleep the whole ride.
That's true.
She woke up once Jazzy fell asleep. She woke up.
Yeah.
And I looked back and I was like, oh my God.
She was quiet, right?
Yeah, she was quiet. She was just like looking around.
She was tired for sure.
But
Man, that girl.
She loves her sleep. She loves to just terrorize us, is what it is.
Oh man.
She loves to fight her sleep.
I went to her first doctor visit.
Finally, freaking insurance. Insurance sucks, man.
Speak on it.
It's like insurance is such a bullshit ass thing. Like, it's so dumb. Like, so yes, I found out I was pregnant late. Like, all right, we get it. Like, but I still hadn't. I went to go see my primary, and then my primary had to send an authorization to my insurance, like verifying my pregnancy, so I could like see my OB. And then I ended up having like an issue, so I had to go to the emergency room. And then so I was trying to like get into my OB as soon as possible. And they were like, we don't care if you were at the emergency room. We still can't see you for another 2.5 weeks.
Fuck.
I'm like, what the hell?
I hated.
So
I hated that because I just saw you and you're just like struggling on the phone with these
just
people.
to deal, yeah, just to get them to understand that like I need to see a doctor. I need to have another ultrasound. Like with my age and stuff, like I'm high risk. Like, let's just get it done. And they're just like, sorry, we can't accommodate you. And so it was a headache. But I finally got in. I finally saw my doctor. I did my blood work. And I mean, he seems like a nice doctor.
Yeah, he seems cool.
But still, it was like, we got an ultrasound that we could take home with
we got an ultrasound. That's funny too because when we got Janelle's, whatchamacallit,
ultrasound?
The ultrasound, it like to me, because it was like a crazy, because he couldn't find, remember he was trying to take a good picture of her. And
when we did the 3D one?
Yeah. And so her ear looked like the dude from Star Trek to me. Like they looked all funny like that. But this time around, this ultrasound, I shit you not, the first thing I saw was like, it looks like the baby's holding the joint, and there's like smoke behind it, and I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, like the baby's hand is up or something,
Yeah,
but
it's
like
so funny.
you're like, look, it's smoking a joint. I'm like, oh my
Oh,
god,
so
you would.
bad.
Yeah.
Oh man, but yeah, I'm glad that you were able to get in and everything's fucking on track.
Yeah, the doctor said everything looks good, so we're just gonna stick with that. And I got some blood work this week. I'll do some more blood work in like 4 weeks. And then hopefully we'll either figure out the sex with the blood work like we did with Janelle,
Yeah.
or
Dun dun dun.
we'll have to just get an ultrasound somewhere.
Damn. Man, that's gonna be crazy. It just
Everyone's like, what do you think it's
the
going to
whole
be?
dynamic changes once you find out, like, because now you're like anticipating that gender. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
no, for sure. It definitely,
like right now it's just kind of like, all right, there's
I
bacon
mean,
in there.
yeah, yeah, there's
It's grown.
definitely a bun in the oven. That bread is rising for sure.
Oh shit! But yeah, I don't know. I'm really hyped.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
excited to
excited.
find out. Everyone's like, so you think it's going to be a boy? And I'm like, I don't know. Joe thinks it's going to be another girl. And he was right about Janelle. So I don't know what to say.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
I'm like, what do we do with the boy? We're all girls. No offense, but like, like Joe's in a house full of girls. Like he's outnumbered always.
story of my life.
Yeah, for sure.
Even our dog.
Even our dog is a girl.
Oh
Jesse's like,
shit!
it better be a girl. I'm like, oh, I really don't have much control over it, but we'll keep our fingers crossed.
Oh man,
I have so many cute girl clothes,
we have a lot of girl clothes.
and I got rid of a lot.
I know you
I got
did.
rid of all of her newborn to 9 months. She kind of skipped 9 months and like, went straight to like 12 months. So she like, now everything that I have, I don't want to get rid of it because I'm like,
You're like holding on. Yeah.
yeah, what if I need it?
Damn.
So I need to start actually clearing out all her stuff that doesn't fit her. And you got to move all your shoes out of her room.
Fuck. Yeah.
we
We'll
need
get
to
there.
we need to make the baby's room more
A
baby
baby-
for a baby's room.
Baby's room instead of a fucking.
Her room is just kind of a storage that she sleeps.
She wakes up to fucking shoe boxes. She just be looking at all the shoe boxes.
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely a mishmash of stuff right now, but we've had a lot going on in the last month, so
Yeah, no, that's for
we
sure.
would have probably had it done, but there's just it's like every week there's something.
Every week? No, I mean that's what it is.
I mean, is this adulting?
Life.
Dang. I wanted to grow up so bad when I was young.
That always freaks me out every time.
Oh, when the fan goes on?
Yeah, and then it just turns off. Like, what
Yeah.
the fuck? Oh, we got this gate that blocks.
Oh, the baby gate?
Yeah,
That
we have a
blocks the
baby
doorway?
gate because she's like, she'll take off, dude. And she'll take off and she'll just always want to go into the kitchen.
Well, yeah, and that's where she eats, so she
You
loves
know?
it.
So
She knows all the good stuff's in there.
We had to put a gate, and now it's like you have to like fucking ring the doorbell to fucking.
Nike has to ring the doorbell to go eat.
Nike's pissed. Nike's looking at that shit like, fuck y'all.
Like Janelle, you really had to mess it up for the both of us. Huh? You couldn't just stay out of the damn kitchen.
Bro, that's a cool gate though. I mean,
Yeah, it's like a little door gate. We definitely needed something because we can keep all of our shoes on the other side of it because
yeah, that's
she
true.
likes to like pick up the shoes.
We just need a gate for the hallway now. Cause she loves trying to always go into the fucking Jazzy's room or the restroom.
Yeah. She just, as soon as she sees Jazzy's room open, she just is like,
Yeah, she's
so fast.
She's so
And like
quick.
her little like crawls are so aggressive and like hard, like doop, doop.
She's the icebox, I'm telling you.
She's so bad. And now that she can stand up, she like stands up on Jazzy's door and like debows her door. She's like, boom, 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 let me in.
Oh my god.
She's gonna punk her for sure.
Yeah, so every night when I'm at work, I always take my water and like I always like chug the water by like 1 o'clock because I know I'm about to get out by like 2, right? So I'll go and I'll fill up my water bottle with the Costco water that they have. If you guys don't know, Costco water is probably the greatest water in the world.
So he says. He's like obsessed.
I fucking love that shit. So, I always fill my bottle up, right? I come home. I usually drink like half of it, whatever. We take whatever I had left to the fucking doctor's office. And Al tried to mix the water.
One, I didn't know it was Costco water, his beloved Costco water. And 2, it was almost empty. So, like, what are you going to do when there's, like, a water cooler next to you that dispenses cold water? You're going to fill up your water bottle like a normal person. But my husband here, he's like, no, you can't mix waters. And I'm like, excuse me? What are you talking about? He's like, no, you can't mix the water. And I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, he used to say that you can't mix your weed, but ask him what he does now.
Yeah, well,
things change.
Yeah, things do change. People evolve, okay? Taste evolves as you get older. I might be losing it, but, you know, it's still...
But he's still not mixing the water.
I'm definitely not mixing water. You got to finish the water before you can pour yourself more water.
I mean, I didn't realize it was, like, a thing. But then I started to think about it, and I'm like, you know, I'm very picky with my water, too. Like, I don't like... Dasani water. I don't like Arrowhead water. Like,
no thanks.
I don't like Crystal Geyser water.
What do we have?
Sodium water? Crystal Geyser water?
No, Fuji, right? When I came up on those boxes.
Oh, yeah, Fiji water.
Big
Fuji.
Ass.
Fiji, not Fujifilm.
Same shit.
Are you faded?
I'm pretty stoned. Shit. I took a much needed nap because I was already up from fucking
3 o'clock in the morning.
So I came home, put the baby down, and I was like, yo, we both got to take a nap. Like,
you were like, so are you going to take a little nap? And I was like, oh yeah, I probably should take a nap since I put the baby down. And I really, honestly, I thought she wasn't going to go down for a while. Like, I was laying there in bed, like, trying not to really fall asleep because, like, if I'd have to get up, like, I'd want you to sleep because you had been up since 3. So I was like, okay. And she started to get, like, more faint with, like, her whines. Like, she wasn't crying. She was just, like, whining, you know?
Yeah.
So I left her in her bed, and she knocked out.
Sure enough, she was out.
She woke up right before 6, so she must have slept for, like, 2 hours.
Damn. Yeah, I was out.
And then I was like, well, she's not going to go to bed until after 8 now, because she usually goes to bed, like, 7:30.
Yeah.
So we just stayed up. I made her some food, and we hung out, and she took a bath, and she still didn't want to go to sleep after like 8:20.
When I woke up, she was still running around.
Yeah, it was like 7:30 by that time.
Yeah, fuck, dude. That beer fucking got me. I was drinking Modelo's.
Oh yeah, they got a lot of beer.
And then your dad bought that big ass fucking
Modelo like pitcher
piggy
thing.
bank.
Yeah.
Fucking. Oh man, I saw him coming with 2 of those, and I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, here we go.
Overtime.
Yeah, for sure. Dude, we got so much food. There's a big plate of freaking shrimp in our fridge.
I just wanted churros. Pause. I just wanted strawberry filled churros. Like that's all I wanted.
They had the filled ones there.
I mean, the last time we went, they had them.
Yeah,
but they didn't have them. I didn't see any. Jazzy was like, "Oh yeah, they had some right there." And I was like, "Why didn't you tell me, girl?"
She's like in her own world.
She is. I would be too. I mean, we all are at that age.
Yeah.
Especially being out and about with your parents.
You know what gets me though is when she wears her headphones when we're out and about. like, I need her to hear me.
Yeah.
And like, she don't want to hear nobody. Like, she'll pull her headphone out of her ear 13 times before like putting it
She'll
away
put
and
it
like
away.
being a part of the conversation.
It's true. It was funny because when I got home, she like came up to me and she was like, "Joe, did you see any headphones while you're cleaning the car?" And I was like, "Yeah, they're in there." She's like, "Okay, okay."
Yeah, she kept on asking, "Have you seen my headphones?" I'm like, "I saw some underneath the kitchen
Yeah, I saw
table."
that too.
Like, she dropped them there the other day, and like, she was like, "No, I picked them up when they were under there." And I'm like, "I don't know." She was like, "I had them in the car yesterday." And I'm like, "Then they're probably in the car. You just gotta
Yeah.
ask Joe because you were in the shower."
Mm.
And so she was like, "Okay."
Yeah. I was cleaning the car and I was like, "Fucking headphones." I was like, "Oh, jazz for
Yeah,
sure."
they were in the front seat, like
Because
on
I
the
have
passenger side.
an extra set in where my door's at for
Uh-huh.
work, just in case my AirPods die. And I was like, "What am I doing?" And I was like, they're jazzies."
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
She loves to have, and
She'll
she
wear those
lost one of her AirPods, so she don't like to tell us those things
until we found out.
until we pry. I'm like, "Hey, like you've been using your like
Yeah,
wired
what's up with?
headphones like a lot.
Yeah,
Like where are your AirPods?" She's like, "I can't find one of them."
I used
I'm
to be
like,
the same way though. I was so bad. I would lose shit all the
"Well,
time.
that's like tonight. She was like painting her nails like before she went to bed."
Always.
And I'm like, I can't, all I can tell her is like, one, you're just gonna ruin your nails going to bed, but like, two, like, I used to do the same shit like
Yeah.
all the time, like, be painting my nails, be playing with makeup, be like, trying to rearrange my room at like, 10:30.
10:30. Oh my
It's like,
goodness.
what are you doing? Go to sleep. Fine.
That's you.
Yeah,
That's
for
you
sure.
now.
Yeah. Oh, how things change. Yeah, no, for sure.
Oh shit. That's so crazy, right? Like the things you used to do that were like you thought were just normal to you, and now you're seeing it from the other view, and
Like,
you're
yeah,
like, "Yo,
your
this is not
parental perspective.
normal.
You're like,
This is not normal. Get your ass to sleep."
yeah, exactly. And sometimes like she'll be like, "I'm so tired." I'm like, "Well, then go to sleep." She's like, "No, like my bedtime, like it's all late, like
Yeah.
30 minutes later or whatever." She's like, "No." I'm like, "Girl, you're just torturing yourself." Like she just wants to stay up till 10:30 so bad, you know.
Right. Like it's the
And,
thing to do.
and I'm like, "It's okay to go to sleep early. Like trust me." Like, trust me. If I can go to bed at 7:30 every day, I'd
I would
probably do it.
Yep.
I'm
Without
fucking
hesitation.
old.
Without
Oh
hesitation,
my
for sure.
gosh. Yeah, for sure.
The other day I think it was the day that we went to the doctors and we came back.
On Thursday.
Yeah, and you were
Yeah.
like sitting on the couch, and I was like, "Yeah, what are we gonna do for dinner?" And you're like, "I was thinking Taco Bell," and I was like, "Hey, all right, we haven't had Taco Bell like
In a
in a long
long
time,
time. Since I
right?
was pregnant
Right?"
with
And
Janelle.
with Janelle,
Pregnant again.
that's hilarious, right? So then you're like, "Oh, Mexican pizza." All right, fuck it.
I think it's because I had that in my head.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Like,
think everybody has it in their head right now when they think of Taco Bell. Is that Mexican pizza?
it's like, yeah, because it's like back and it's like permanent
Permanently
now.
back? Yeah. So then,
Thank you, Doja Cat.
I'm trying to indulge in that. No, so then, so I go right and I'm ordering. I'm like, "Yo, let me get 3 of those." At first I asked them, I was like, "Yo, do you guys have these right now?" And she's like, "Yeah, we got them." I was like, "All right, fuck. Let me get 3, right? Let me get this,
3
that, and
Mexican
this, and the third."
pizzas. Yeah.
And I don't know. I took a bite out of it and I was like,
Well,
"Bro,
first let's talk about how much it was
it was like $30
for some Taco Bell.
for some Taco Bell."
Could have went to In-N-Out for like $28.
And we'll get to that right now. But yeah, so then, dude, that shit was expensive
For Taco
for
Bell.
Taco Bell for sure. I'm thinking like, damn, did I even get a meal? And I didn't even get a meal. I just got like
Oh, you just bought everything like a la carte.
I'm pretty sure that's why. But yeah, so then come home, open this box, and I'm looking at it, and I'm like, all right, let's see what this is about. I don't think I ever had it.
No?
No. I'm telling you, there was like a run of Taco Bell that I could remember as a kid. Was when that movie fucking Congo was out with that gorilla that used to talk.
Mm-hmm.
He used to do like sign language and shit. Um, but I remember my dad taking me. My dad would just like look at me like, "Bro, why are you eating this? This is so nasty."
Your dad's all wanting a taco from
Yes.
Tijuana or something.
Yeah,
He's
you
like, fuck
know.
this nasty ass.
And I just remember them having like a bean and cheese burrito with like some type of sauce in it. So whatever, like that was like a good run that I had with them. And then the chalupas, right? Is it chalupas?
Yeah.
And the double deckers.
Yeah,
right?
I was talking. We were talking
remember,
about the double
I was
decker.
like, oh, double deckers are so fire, right? But I'll usually just get soft tacos. Nothing crazy. I won't even do the Doritos one.
Did we try those before?
I think we tried it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm pretty sure.
We always jump on like the.
Funny story though of Taco Bell, Carrie.
Oh.
Shout out to fucking Carrie.
What were
Carrie and
those
Ari.
things called? The cinnamon ball. They're like cinnamon balls.
Yeah, it's like some type of.
They're like donut holes, but they're like cinnamon.
They're like filled with what was it? Like
They're filled with like cinnamon cream or something. I don't know, but they're freaking delicious.
Those shits are
They
fire.
what do they come in like? In like 3 or 12 or something, or like
Yo,
6.
But Carrie was like, I think we had told her, we were like, yo, we went and we bought these fucking cinnamon things, and those shits were so fire.
No, she told us, that you have to try these.
Oh my god.
She was like, you guys have to try these. Remember we left Korean barbecue?
Yeah, that's right.
We left
barbecue,
Korean barbecue in Alhambra, and we went and we passed Taco Bell on purpose so we could get those cinnamon things that she was talking about.
She was telling us, she was like, oh, they're so good and whoop-de-whoop, right? So we go after Korean barbecue, a little dessert, and sure enough, like you could only order 3 or like
12,
or
yeah,
12 or like 15 or some like crazy.
I think it's like 3 or 12,
right? Some crazy number. So then we're like, yo, we'll take the 12 and fire. Those shits were fire.
Super good.
Oh my god, right? And fucking Carrie tells us the next day that that's what they did.
Or no, she tells us a story of like when they went out drinking and like she told her husband to like go and get her like some Taco Bell. Remember they were all fucked up, and she was like, go get some Taco Bell, blah blah blah. And then she was like, oh, and bring me those cinnamon balls. He's like, how many do you want? And she was like, 24. Oh my god. She wanted 2 orders of the like 12 pack or something. Ari like probably looked at her like she was freaking crazy. Like, and then he came back with the Taco Bell, and she was asleep. She was like, and I fell asleep.
Oh my god, fucking
too
Carrie.
good.
But then she was like, I woke up and they taste so good with the coffee in the morning.
Yeah,
like, fucking Carrie.
Those things are good. I wonder if they still have them.
You want 3 or 12? And she said, let me get 20.
She said, give me 2 orders. Give me 2 orders of 12. Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
But those shits were fire.
Those shits are fire. Damn.
How come you didn't bring me any?
It's just whack that they're not open late.
Taco Bell?
Yeah, they're not open late like they used to be, right? That was like their whole slogan, open late, 24
They're
hours.
called CINNABON Delights.
CINNABON Delights. Fire. Fire. If you guys haven't tried them, please. I think like I said, you could order 3 or 12. But just get 24.
It's like...
CINNABON Delights. Oh my god, that's so good. Yup.
So fire.
Mm-hmm. She's all else looking at it.
On the Taco Bell website.
So good, man.
I'm gonna Postmate some right now.
Right. They'll get here by like fucking 11:30.
Perfect.
Yo, man, but shout out to Carrie. That fucking story's funny.
Yeah,
Carrie always has the most funniest stories ever, man. She's fucking just funny, period.
Yeah, for sure.
Shout out to her. So yeah, I don't know. I was really disappointed with that Mexican pizza though.
I mean, it's Taco Bell. I wasn't really expecting it to be like
crazy good
TJ style tacos.
Ooh. So then that goes back to me spending $30 at fucking Taco Bell and then going to TJ or what's that place
Tacos,
called?
al poblano.
El
Poblano.
Poblano. But yeah, Elle's like, yo, she sends me this post, and it's like this dude
It's a
fucking
burrito.
putting this burrito together, and I'm like, fuck, that food put cheese in it, run it, I'm down.
He put cheese and guac.
Yeah, and I was like, whew, right.
And Joe loves burritos, so
I love burritos too, right? So then, I think it was Friday, and she was like, yo, I'm gonna go do these errands and stuff. Do you want that? That's that place. And I was like,
yeah, I was like, you want me to bring home some food? And then I was like, I'll go get a burrito. I'll get you a burrito from that spot. Because I guess that place has like 2 other spots, like, but they just opened their place in Pomona.
Yeah.
And so it's literally a mile from us.
New. Is it like brand new? Right?
Yeah, they just had the
like
grand opening last month. Yeah.
It's probably been a month since they've been open, so I was like, oh yeah, for sure. Oh man, that burrito's so fire.
Everything there is good.
But your molita,
oh, that thing was as big as my plate.
The tortilla, it was handmade.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, because the burrito tortilla wasn't handmade.
No. Mm-mm.
I could tell the difference, yo. Because when I had a bite out of yours, and I was like, holy shit, this is fire. Like,
yeah.
Just the tortilla alone
the
gives it a whole
tacos
different
have
flavor.
the handmade tortilla
And the tacos, yeah.
and then the quesadilla that I brought you the other day.
So then that we went.
Okay, well, so I got food that one day, and I told him, I was like, I got 4 tacos, I got 2 burritos, and then I bought a molita, and it was $38.
Bruh.
And it was so good.
We didn't even finish it.
No, we didn't finish everything.
I didn't finish that half burrito. That shit was big.
Yeah, Jazzy left like a quarter of her burrito.
Or did I? I think I did.
You
eat all of
finished it.
Yeah, I for sure finished
but
it.
I finished my molita, but you had a piece of my, you had a piece of
taco
my
too,
molita,
I think.
and then you had a taco,
Yeah.
and then there was 2 tacos left.
Yeah, that shit was fire. Oh my god, that shit was so good.
It was so good.
I went back the next day.
I went back on Saturday. I was like, I gotta go, do a couple errands, and you want me? I gotta go groceries, or like I'll pick up food. And then he was like, well, what do you want to get? And I'm like, kind of want to get the TJ tacos again. He's like, run it.
Fire.
But this time you got a quesadilla.
This time, yeah, because I looked on their
Instagram.
on their Instagram, and I was like, oh shit, the quesadilla.
But the quesadilla was made with the hand.
Yeah, because it was the same color as the molita tortilla, and I was like, that's what I want.
Yeah.
And fuck, did it not disappoint? Oh my god.
Yeah, well, when he asked, like, do you want a tortilla, like, the harina or maíz? And I was like, which one's which? Maíz.
Oh, good choice. Because that shit was it was big, too.
Yeah.
It was a big old fucking
Huarache.
Yeah, and then, dude, they're not shy with the walk.
They're not shy with anything. The meat is a pretty hefty portion. Like, that on Saturday I spent $45, but I got a molita again. I got you a quesadilla. I got Jazzy a burrito, and then I got 4 tacos. And I bought a drink. I bought a horchata.
That's not bad.
So it's $45. I mean,
fire. That shit was fire, and we didn't even finish. I didn't finish.
No, you didn't finish your quesadilla, and we didn't finish the tacos.
So then, yeah, because I woke up to the food. I was like, oh, hell yeah. Yeah. And even if it was like 2 hours later that you got home.
You were like, what time did you get food? And I was like, I don't know, like at 3:30. And it was like 5:30, almost
like 6. Yeah, and I was like, fuck. All right. And sometimes like when you get quesadillas and it sits, it don't taste right. Yo, my God, the tortilla was so good like that. Yeah. I just ate that shit. Oh, it was so good. And then I was like, you know what? I'm going to save the half Because when I get home from work, I'm going to want that shit.
It was Saturday, though. You didn't work. You woke up.
I woke up. See, my days are so fucked. I just remember waking up because I was like, this is what I want. I want that fucking half.
You woke up because you were like, I have another half of a quesadilla.
Yeah, oh my god, so fire. I just ate it cold like that because it was so good. I even ate the taco because, yo, that place is fire, man. Shout out to, what is it? La Poblana?
Tacos El Poblano.
Tacos El Poblano.
Like Poblano chilies.
Yeah. Yo, shout out to them in Pomona. If you're ever in Pomona, hit us
On
up. Because we want to go.
hold.
Yo, what else did you see when you pulled up?
I saw some working girls. I was with my little girls, and I saw some working girls when I was pulling into the parking lot.
Holt, yo, even when
Holt is active AF.
When I went to the muffler spot on Saturday morning, I drove down Holt, and yo, that shit was active. They were all out. I'm like,
it's fucking 9 in the morning.
Stop. Yeah, it was like 9, 10 in the morning. I'm like, yo, they're just out here ass naked running around block to block, corner to corner.
Yeah, Holt's pretty
like,
bad.
Holy shit. Even when I passed by when I passed by that Poblano spot, they were just like all right.
They're all right there in that parking lot. Like,
it's so active.
It's super active.
I've never. I always saw that shit like on HBO,
on Cops,
you know, or on YouTube, like dudes fucking driving, just recording, like, and I'm like, bro, right? And then to see it, and I'm just like, dog.
Yeah, I avoid Holt. Like, I drive through Holt. Yeah. I don't drive down Holt. Yeah. Like,
yeah,
it's just
I don't
what
go.
You learn.
It's just that section, though.
Yeah. It's just from like
San Antonio.
No, it's more from like town, like east.
Yeah, to the swap meet.
Yeah,
like that section right there.
Yeah, from town, because like they keep Gary
Indian
pretty.
Hill. To Indian Hill.
Yeah, because they keep Gary pretty clean. Like, because you know it's like the downtown district, the downtown center. Jazzy always tells me it's the DTC, mom.
The DTC?
Yeah, because like her, you know, they call it the downtown. So it's the DTC. She's like, you know, the DTC. I'm like, downtown center. She's like, yeah, I think so. What they just call
like
it
downtown Pomona
DTC, downtown center.
DTP. Yeah, that shit's crazy. That shit's active. I was like, yo, it's so early.
It's too early for all this shit.
Oh my god.
That's funny.
Oh man. But with that, we'll leave it off. If you guys are in Pomona, though, please check out that spot, because that shit was fire.
There's a lot of little taco spots like on the streets of Pomona.
Yeah.
And like we had that one spot
on Town and Holt.
That's on Town and Holt on the Walgreens parking lot.
Like the Martinez tacos.
Yeah, like Los Martinez tacos.
We thought it was good the first maybe 2 times that we had it.
But remember you tried to get a keto taco and you were like, that's not it.
It wasn't it. I don't know. It just didn't taste right after.
What kind of meat did you get? The buche? What is it?
No, what did I get?
You got something or you got like cabeza.
Yeah.
And like it just didn't like.
Yeah, I didn't like the way it tasted. I was like, I'm over it.
Yeah, you never went back.
Yeah, and the quesadilla fucked me up at work. Remember, they had like ordered food at work, and I had that, and I was like, eh. And then we started doing our own on the griddle.
Yeah, that's what kind of like pushed us to get the griddle.
And then you sent me that fucking post, and that was it.
I've been eyeing that spot though. I've been trying to go for a minute, and then I was like, I saw my in.
Sheesh, so good. Fire.
It's worth it.
For sure worth it. Did you order those CINNABON things?
No, I didn't.
I'm just kidding. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in, man. That's episode 2. Got anything to say? Any shout outs?
No. None that I can think of.
Well, shout out to you.
Shout out to you. I gotta work tomorrow.
Oh, you do have to work. I do have to work tomorrow night. But with that being said, we appreciate everybody tuning in. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell them to tap in, man. This is real life shit that we're talking about here. It's capping out. Much love. Peace.
Peace.